and welcome back to 12 Minutes with Berç. I'm your host, Berç, and today we are unpacking the core skills you need to know global citizenship. Let me provide a brief explanation about global citizenship, which is one of the core skills identified by World Economic Forum. It is all about embracing our role in a global community and understanding diverse cultures, contributing to positive change worldwide. Let's look at it from the perspective of Generation Z. It is a critical skill set for thriving and leading in our interconnected world, specifically for the young Generation Z. In this episode, we are gonna talk about how adopting a global mindset can empower you to make a lasting impact. And again, it's a privilege to introduce today's guest, Ani Harajan. Ani has extensive experience in executive education and 3 decades of helping organizations building their leadership pipelines at Harvard Business School. Her work expanding the HBS executive education success, particularly in China, India, Africa, and Latin America, has significantly contributed to its global footprint. With her global connector mindset, Ani is considered the key person who can unleash the real meaning of the global citizenship core skills today. I'm thrilled to have Ani join us today on 12 Minutes with Berç. Ani, welcome. Our 12 minutes started.
Thank you, Berç. It's good to be here and to talk about an issue and an opportunity around global citizenship. As we think about the term and the skill that we need as we look ahead, today's students drive tomorrow's economy. Gen Z will be playing a critical role, and the skill set and the mindset they need is so important for solving the big world challenges. Global citizenship really anchors around awareness of understanding key issues and the impact each of our actions have. And it really requires a lot of empathy, recognizing and respecting diverse perspectives, and then call to action, acting based on responsible mindset. So we have an opportunity, each of us as individuals, to have global impact.
So it directly reminded me one of the saying by Barack Obama: "We are not just citizens of a country, but of the world. So we are all globally connected." So if you allow me, I would like to ask, considering your vast of experience in executive education across different considering continents and countries, how would you define global citizenship and why it is essential for young professionals, especially Gen Z, in today's interconnected world?
Global citizenship for me means an individual who's very aware of the issues beyond self, about the larger issues that are pressing in our communities, such as climate, such as inequality. Global citizenship to me means stepping out of my own needs and concerns and thinking about the collective whole of humanity, being human beyond one and being able to problem solve. Today, we have a lot of challenges as individuals in our roles, in our communities, in our nations. But think about opportunities that presents for us to show empathy, to understand the real issues, and together to solve them. Does that, Berç, answer your question, or do you need more?
That's perfectly unleashing the area and why Generation Z and the young professionals need to understand the real meaning of the global citizenship. So yeah, I would like to bring the subject, considering your some experience in your work. So you have been working with leaders across diverse cultures, regions. In your opinion, what key global citizenship skills have you found most valuable for driving positive change in organizations in the communities?
The key skills that I think we need to be effective globally, first and foremost, is to have a moral compass, to really be anchored, have a moral compass, and also have strong communication skills, effective communication skills. As we think about problem solving, understanding diverse stakeholders, and to address complex issues, communication becomes key. Adaptability becomes key. Having empathy, recognizing different perspectives and different priorities becomes key. To work across borders, leaders, individuals need to understand and break down the complex issues to more simplified levels to be able to problem solve. Interest groups are important. As individuals, we need to understand what motivates, what are the passions of the stakeholders, and how to find common threads. We can't solve larger problems without focusing on the individual aspects that need to align, because it's together we can solve these issues.
If someone, you are contributing significantly, maybe more than a couple of decades, right, to Harvard Business School's global footprint. How can Generation Z leverage global citizenship to build cross-border connections and create impactful international network? Because we are in the international area, we are going to have one country, one worldwide country. So, what are your thoughts?
My thoughts around building one entity, one global community I would like Gen Z to consider joining organizations, volunteering in international organizations, to broaden their perspective, to enhance their global knowledge and global competency. When we collaborate with international teams, on any project, whether it's clean water, whether bringing education into villages, whether bringing power to a community, we need to make inroads slowly. We need to build trust, build relationships. We need to have strong communication skills. We need to persist. We need to be resilient. It is not a project that could be done quickly. So, long term perspective, ability to communicate, ability to almost build bridges across communities, across projects. I think that's where Gen Z could benefit from. They're very savvy, they're born with technology, so that won't be the challenge. It's around building these human relationships that are going to be the game changer for them.
Your last statement is one of the key that I would like to emphasize again. The Generation Z are digital savvy. They were born in the area where the digital and interconnected world have been already created. But there should be some challenges as well. In your thoughts, what challenges do you believe Generation Z might face when embracing global citizenship? And what do you think how they can overcome to contribute effectively to globalized world?
I believe Gen Z will face challenges based around timelines, based around the ability for quick satisfaction, quick conclusion. Some of the biggest problems we have will take multi-tier, multi-year approach. The ability to pivot, the ability to adjust, ability to stay resilient will be key. It won't be instant. It's not going to be like using machine learning sitting in your office somewhere or at home solving the water issue, solving the education issue or inequality issue. It is going to take more. So for Gen Z, they need to upskill. They need to have super, super soft skills. They need to understand stakeholders, deep knowledge of the problem, and common solutions. That will be the challenge for Gen Z as I look ahead.
Since we started to talk about the global citizenship together, you have multiple times emphasized and underlined the sustainability, social responsibility. So, in your opinion, how can global citizenship skills help Generation Z contribute to global initiatives like sustainability and social responsibility?
I believe Gen Z can help by raising their awareness and deeper understanding of the issues and the pain points. What are the driving factors around climate? Who are the stakeholders? I know I'm using the word stakeholder often today, but it is really the need to understand what's driving the issue and how do we address it. Recommend using design thinking concept to say if it's an idea a good one, a bad one, or has potential. But any complex issue, Gen Zs are eager to identify and to correct will take energy. Patience, resilience, adaptability, and pivoting. I think that comes with experience, Berç. Technology cannot give you that. Technology, when I think of it, it's a tool. It's a tool. The soft skills will take practice. Bringing somebody on board to help you solve a problem will take patience and communication, partnership. The other word we haven't yet talked about is around collaboration. Collaboration for common good, I believe, is really, really important for the Gen Zs to focus on. They say that's what they would like, but they need to now act on that and bring their resources to bear for the common good.
Ani, I believe I would like to acknowledge today's, the quote, the one that you recently said. Technology is a tool, soft skill will take a practice. So, since we are entering our last minute in our podcast, I would like to give the floor to you to talk about, to get your opinion with Gen Z, or we can extend to Gen Y, even baby boomers. What do you want to talk about and extend your opinion to emphasize the importance of the global citizenship?
Let's all work together for the common good. We are more interconnected, we're more interdependent, Berç, in the world today. Understanding the issues and pain points become key. Working together across generations, we can do so much good. But understanding the issues and having the resources, I believe, will be the key to more positive outcomes. It's not global issues have implications. Bringing safe water to a community may mean moving a community. Think about the implications. Gen Z and the rest of us who are there to support them to succeed need to collaborate, communicate, and effectively take action. Action is what I like all of us to focus on, not be bystanders to history, but be very much involved and contribute to the well-being of society, which is an obligation each of us have as global citizens today.
Action is the most important. And one of the saying that I would like to tell, Robert Swan, the greatest threat to our planet is the belief that someone else will save it. Action is very important. Ani, thank you. Our 12 minutes is ended. We have hosted Ani today and talked about global citizenship. Thank you for tuning into 12 Minutes with Berç. Stay tuned for our next episode. This podcast is brought to you by Want Network and Bnote, platforms dedicated for fostering innovation and excellence in business. See you next time on 12 Minutes with Berç.